In our last video, we installed a Victron Energy SmartSolar Charge Controller to replace our old Midnite Classic and got them to talk together a little bit. In today's video, we're going to install a Cerbo GX and a SmartShunt from Victron Energy, thanks to Signature Solar. If you're interested in any of these products, check out our affiliate link down below. We greatly appreciate. I'm going to start with the SmartShunt because it's what's going to take the longest and be the most difficult. So, first steps, turn the power off and shut the batteries off. And then we can start to unhook things and try and get things connected. Here we go. Turn off the inverter. Shut down the incoming lines. So there is 0 amps coming in. Shut the solar charge controllers off. Down they go. Main lug off. And the batteries off. All right, now to kill the main incoming solar. Now that everybody's down, my plan is to disconnect this and probably put it inside of the box, and then we'll connect the SmartShunt to there, and then another line going down. Last step, turn these guys all off for safety. Position on this matters. This side goes to the system. This side goes to the battery minus. For those wondering, it uses a 3/8 stud. Because this is going to be rather inaccessible, I'm plugging in my cables now to make life easy. What does the Cerbo GX do? It's the brain of your system. It connects your solar, batteries, and inverter so everything works together. It gives you remote monitoring and control through the VRM portal, so you can see performance, get alerts, and fix issues before they become problems. All wired up. Time to power on the batteries and cover it up and fire it up. With the box back on and the batteries turned on, we can begin to turn stuff back on. Master, breaker, and click. Stuff's back on. Now we can turn the charge controllers back on. Those guys are good. And next up we can do the breakers for these solar panels. Next up, breakers. Both these guys should come alive. There we go. But I'm going to stop it. Reason being, I want to get the Cerbo GX in and then let them synchronize properly. Daisy chain, go from the Cerbo GX to your first MPPT, then you go to from the next, or from the second port to the other one, and you use the terminators when you're using the VE.Can stuff. So you also terminate the other side of this one too. So let's fire it up and see what happens. Once you've hooked up your Cerbo GX to your local network, you'll need 2 Victron apps to connect and configure your 2 solar charge controllers so that they get shared current, state, and voltage. The first is the VictronConnect app, and the second is the VRM app. To start, open up the VictronConnect app and click on the Cerbo GX. Then click on the VRM online portal. If you don't have a VRM account with Victron Energy, you'll need to create one. Otherwise, it will log you in and you'll get all set up. It'll automatically put in your installation ID. So all we need to do is add an installation name. And click connect. Once that's done, we're going to switch to the VRM app itself. And now we'll go to the barn solar. And then we can go to the console. We are going to go with the new UI. Head over to the settings at the bottom right. Scroll down to system setup. Then we're going to go to the charge control, distributed voltage and current control. That's DVCC. If DVCC is not enabled, you want to check that. And the second thing you really need is scroll down to the SCS, shared current sense, and make sure that that's active. Once those are both good, then everything should be all connected and talking. With the Cerbo GX and the SmartShunt all connected and configured, we should be good to go. We can turn on the incoming solar power. These guys will truly now be synced so that the battery gets properly charged. Nothing left to do but button her up. All right, we have hit absorption. I've got it set to do that for about 8 minutes. But I think in general, we are done here. That concludes installing the Cerbo GX and the SmartShunt from Victron Energy. Now that everything is all talking and happy, I'm happy. So that concludes today's video, as well as last week's video on installing an additional smart solar charge controller, a Cerbo GX, and a SmartShunt from Victron Energy. If you have any questions, feel free to hit the comments section and I will do the best I can to answer them correctly. In the meantime, thanks for watching.
If you enjoy our videos, we'd really appreciate it if you would take a second and subscribe to our channel. Thanks. And until next time, like our farm sign says, just keep growing.